Welcome back everyone to the live replay. Today is June 16th and we are going to get started right away here. I'm just going to get my iPad set up. We did get some more orders that we'll be processing first. And then if we have time, we'll get to Jada's journal as well to start her April theme. All right, so since the live stream yesterday, we had 2, 4, 6, 8 more journals. Hi. We are filling up another almost row on here. Hey Gail, welcome here. Elysian, welcome. We are starting off with 1801 for Tiana. I know Tiana was here yesterday. Hopefully she's able to make it today. I'm going to grab her 2 journals. She's got a matcha and a petal pink dot grid journal. You are here. Okay, nice, Tiana. Let's start with your matcha green one. Oh, this one's got, it's a small crease, but it's a crease. B grade. Stacy, Jem, Emma, welcome here, you guys. I had a good day, yes. I feel like when we get to evening lives, I always have a hard time even thinking of what I did today, but yes, we had a good day. The boys and I went outside all morning, which I feel like just always makes the day feel better. Went to the park and a walk and did some sidewalk chalk and stuff like that. And then during their nap, oh, what did I do during their nap? Oh yeah, I edited my July plan with me and I took some time to relax. And then we went to town, picked up some baby stuff. We almost never go to town all together. Like usually just kind of one of us will run an errand with the kids, or, you know, if the other one has something they need to do without the kids at home, something like that. We almost never go all together. So it's kind of fun when we do, even though we don't do anything exciting, it still feels like an outing. All right, let's do your first name page here. Tiana with flowers, name in stacked calligraphy. Flowers, leaves, and bows in various sizes, green and pink colors. Do you have any other notes you want to make to that, Tiana? The composition of your name, or like, do you like bright green, bright pink, muted, pastel? If you have any preference on those things, let me know. Try to keep it in one comment if you can so we can pin it. And if not, I'll just jump in and get started. Hey, Lisa, Carolyn. Nothing else. Okay. Sounds good. Then let me grab a pink. We'll do maybe 2 pinks. And some green. I just got on, Janice. This week's promo is a buy one, get one 50% off, Jennifer. So if you're looking for 2 journals, this is the week to do it. And this will be the last week of promos before I slow down a little bit for baby's arrival. Okay, Tiana with flowers. Flowers, leaves, berries, okay, sorry. I'm just double checking the prompt here so that I get it right. Okay, so. We do pause and passies, yes. Since yesterday's live stream, we have sold 8 more journals, and we're still working on ones that were ordered during yesterday's live stream. So we have got a lot to fill our time today. I would be very, very shocked if we get to Jada's journal. However, I can't tell just from looking at them which journals are personalized and which ones aren't. So if suddenly a whole string of them are not personalized, I could be wrong. But we've got some volume to get through anyways. Hey Ray. How was everyone's Tuesday? Elysian, I don't think I did include the oopsies. I think I kept those ones separate. Like I said, I am so challenged with web stuff sometimes. Not always, you know, obviously this is my job. There are things that I've mastered, but website, no. I've been using just Etsy for the past like 5 years because it's so easy. So figuring this out on my website was a little bit of a challenge for me. And Shopify's little chatbot is like my worst enemy. He always steers me in the wrong direction and adds like an hour to my efforts. So I need to just stop trusting him. But anyways, I don't think I did include the B grades. I think I just did the normal ones. Yes, Jem, I probably read about one paragraph, but it was nice going to the park. I feel like my kids, well, depending on the play structure, they're not quite at the age where I can actually bring a book and enjoy it. Mostly my youngest one. And that's because I don't understand this, but all of the play structures in our town are rated for 5 years old or older. And my kids are both under 4, but they both love the play structures. So they just built this new play structure right by our house. That's when we were at today. And they built another play structure rated for 5 years old and older. I don't know why. Like, it's such a young town. I feel like they should have some little like tot structures, but they don't. So we just go to the big kid play structures, and that means that I'm climbing all over the play structure with my younger one to make sure he doesn't like plunge over the side. So when he decides to like dig in the rocks for a few minutes, I get to sit and read, but that does not happen very long. And then he's back trying to keep up with his big brother, who has figured out all of the climbing and stuff like that, even though he's technically also too little. All right, so let's add a few little bows. Yeah, Jem, we moved last summer from an even smaller town than this one. So that town only had the elementary school playground and then one other, but the other was like a tot lot. So it was very well suited to my younger kids. But yeah, so we moved to a bigger town that has 3 play structures, but all of them are for older kids. Which, yeah, like I said, my 3-year-old still enjoys them. He's, you know, a competent climber, and he's a huge 3-year-old. So he doesn't look out of place, but my little guy tries to keep up with him, and that is when I need to be climbing all over the play structure, which is obviously not my favorite, but we do it anyways. Oh yes, Emma. I'm sure I look ridiculous. I'm so glad there were no other parents there today. All right, let's add our white gel pen. And then we've got another journal for Tiana as well. Hey, Millie. Welcome here. You're not late. This is my first journal. So, I mean, you're a tad late, but I just started less than 10 minutes ago, probably, or around 10 minutes ago. All right. There is Tiana's first journal. Second one is a petal pink journal. Right over here, and we're gonna name it Marker Swatches with a stationery and bullet journal theme. the name in black calligraphy. So if you have any other notes about that one too, Tiana, you can let me know by just leaving a comment. Let's see, is this a fuzz? Ugh. This is so annoying because look how tiny that dot is, but it doesn't come off. So we're gonna put it on the B grade pile. We've got a good handful of pink B grade journals these days. Glacier Blue took a turn, giving us a bunch of B grades. Nothing else? Okay. I'm just trying to decide if I should do your name in acrylic, like if we're gonna do anything on the name in white gel pen, because then I would do acrylic, but if we're not going to, then I would just do normal black, because that looks good too. Oh, did you, Ray? Okay. I will try to take a look at that. Okay, let's see. Stationery, bullet journal doodles, and name in black calligraphy. All right, I'm just gonna use normal black since nothing comes to my mind immediately about, like, you know, something that we should draw on there, like on top of the calligraphy with white gel pen. Oh no, Jem, you don't need to get a Discord for the updates. Nope. All right, marker swatches, and then stationery and bullet journal doodles. Okay. Marker. Swatches, yes. Yes, Alicia, and the link is in my bio. Okay, now, stationery doodles. Let me think here. I could do an open journal or a closed journal. And some markers, some washi tape. Let's maybe do an open journal first. Just part of it sticking up over here. And we'll have a ribbon bookmark. Yeah, Janice, I really don't know much about Discord either. I have never really used it much. But yeah, it's a messaging app. You can have a few different, like, kind of rooms, all with the same group of people to talk about different things. All right, and then we'll have like a Tombow brush marker writing on the page with the brush tip. Yeah. Should we actually write anything in the notebook or just have it like on there? I'm gonna actually write the number on here so that it actually looks more like a Tombow. 761. And we'll put the lid just off to the side here. Hey Lynette, how's it going? All right, and then up here, let's do maybe a roll of some washi tape. Hey, Kaylee. Oh, color swatches. Yeah, we could do that. Sure. Since this will be her marker swatch journal, I suppose that makes sense. Pink one's kind of under the brush. Okay, I'm gonna add some white gel pen to this washi tape roll to give it a little bit of a pattern, but we'll also add just some kind of lines going around. And then what else? Maybe just like a pair of scissors or something. Let me grab another marker. Where's the green that I have in my head right now? I'm so confused. Where is that green? I always have it within arm's reach because it's one of my favorites right now. Well, we'll make them this color then. Fly Guy, yes, you can buy these. They are available on my website, RyleeAutumn.com. And the special this week is buy one, get one 50% off. Or if you just want one, you can use my usual discount code, which is livestream, to get 10% off. All right. Now let me add a bunch of sparkles to the page. I'm trying to decide if I should do big black sparkles. Maybe not. Maybe that's too harsh. We'll do this kind. The sparkles on this one, I'm using my Tombow Fudenosuke. When I want them to be more dainty, I use a fine liner, but when there's already a lot of black on the page, I kind of like it when the sparkles are a little bit more heavy. Okay. Let's add our white gel pen. We're gonna make this like a little plaid washi tape situation. Add a pattern there. And And I'm trying to decide if I should put any white on the letters. I kind of think I won't. Thanks, Tiana. I'm glad you like it, and thank you so much for your order. That was 1801. 1802 for Steph C is next. This is a 1. And then for Steph, I'm going to go grab a Glacier Blue pre-made journal. What's going on here? Let's do B grade for this one. It's just that last page, but do you guys see what I mean? Kind of got ripped a little bit up here. I feel silly because it's not even a page that you use, but let me grab her a new one. And Steph, if you're here, you can let us know. We're going to start with your charms, and then we'll do your name page. Let's see. All right, so for charms, she requested a girly charm, pom-pom charm, flower charm. I swear, flowers have never been this popular. Now that they're sold out, they're the most requested one. But I do not have any more in stock because I've been letting things sell out before baby comes, since I'm going to be taking quite the break. So we'll do pom-pom charm and girly charm, because those we do have. Thanks for all the likes, you guys. How's everyone's Tuesday going? I could do too girly, but I don't know what she would want. And the girly ones, usually I offer like flowers or bows, which we're already doing a bow, so I wouldn't do 2, or butterflies. But the only the only butterfly I have left is blue that's like very pretty but doesn't quite match this pom-pom. So I think I'm just gonna stick with the bow. You think a little diamond? You know, I am always down for a little diamond. That you can convince me of. I might actually do the bigger one because this bow is bigger. Yeah, let's do that. But yeah, the diamonds I feel like I can easily add, but doubling up on a girly charm or picking like a different statement piece, I don't always like to do if they're not here. I know, I feel the same way, Lisa and Jennifer. I had to think that through a few times before asking, okay, is it really Tuesday only? All right, and then we're gonna do a name page for her as well. Danielle with blue, pink, yellow, and purple flowers. do her name in blue to match the journal. Of 2032. All right, Danielle. D-A-N. Ooh, anniversary. Happy anniversary, Janice. Oh, your anniversary's today, Sherry. No way. Happy anniversary to you, too. Danielle, yes, this is yours. I mean, I'm assuming so. What name would the order be under? Because it's not under Danielle. Yes. You got it. You are the right Danielle. We just did your charms. We were all out of flower charms, so we added a diamond to your bow. I can show you in just a sec. And then I did your name, and we're about to add some flowers. With the bow, with the diamond, and the light blue pom-pom. You can let me know if that sounds good. Okay, let me grab a purple, a pink, and a yellow is what you wanted for your flowers. Perfect, Danielle. All right, let's add. Hey, Carson. How's it going? How many journals, Jennifer? 178, looks like, because this made it to 160. I was just adding a random number of rows, not to get it flat to 200, so I guess hitting this row would fill it to 200, which is crazy. Carson, orders after this one, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to pack, and most of them are actually singles. Only one of those is a double, like a buy one get one. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, hey, Melissa. Sorry, I totally saw your comment, but was thinking of something different. Like max half an hour. Yamil, I've been trying to do journals. I've been trying to count journals, not orders. Whenever I get a little pop-up, it says the order number, but then it says the name and how many products they bought. So I've been trying to do journals. I think I'm on track, but I may have missed a few somewhere along the way. I don't even remember what date I started this, so I haven't really been like keeping track of it anally. I just, oh, that sounds so bad. what's another way I can say that? You know, like when you're anal about something, but there's got to be a better word. Oh, it's a good thing my husband isn't here. He would be making fun of me right now for saying that online. Yeah, meticulously, obsessively. Okay, literally any other word that I could have picked. Not doing anything anally around here. Don't worry. Sorry, Beansy. The tracker, every week we've been doing a different promo, so each color represents a week. So the first week we did free charms, then cover designs, then some stickers. This week was huge. We did a bunch of name pages. And then, last week was mystery kits, and then this week was buy one, get one 50% off. Carson, I feel like I don't really talk to that many people in real life. So I feel like I don't put my foot in my mouth that often in real life because I don't talk to that many people. But doing it on the live stream, I just feel like is worse because it's more permanent. I upload it to YouTube. So now everyone who watches my YouTube video is going to know I said anal. You know, that my husband, I feel like that word is like his weakness. Like he can't take it seriously. Even like, this is how he thinks about baby names sometimes too. Like I had a friend who named her kid Annalee, Analee, perfectly normal. But immediately he was like, no way, they did not. Because he instantly thought of what we were just talking about. And it was like, I feel like he just takes special exception to that word. He would not be able to hold it together if he heard me say that on the live stream. But like Annalee, I wouldn't have thought of it. I don't know. Would that have that would never have crossed my mind. It sounds like a perfectly normal, cutesy little name to me. But I hope none of the kids in her class figure that out because that could be a disaster. Let's see, in a way, it's a good thing. Oh, maybe it is 2 N's. I feel like it was 1, but maybe it's 2. In a way, it's a good thing I have him vetting name ideas for the baby. In a way, it's hard because like we don't agree on very many names at all. But he's always like, oh no, they would get made fun of because of this, this, and this. And I'm like, where did you even think of that? No puzzle piece yet. Thanks, Lynn. Faylee, this week it's a buy one, get one 50% off deal. Jennifer, I feel like I can't even say them because I'm still holding on to hope that I'll be able to use them. You know, I feel like maybe if I just wait until after he's witnessed another difficult labor, maybe he'll cave, you know? Like, I don't want to give up my name list yet because maybe I'll be able to use them. Sainty Bo Bainty, it depends on what type of journal you're getting. These ones are my pre-made journals. These ones are 50 US, and then they're on sale right now. Buy one, get one 50% off if you're interested in 2. My empty ones are closer to 30. Nice, Gem. Yeah, Melissa, that's so true. Kids will turn anything into a reason to poke fun. Oh, thank you. Nice, Jennifer. My husband assures me that that's not how I got our oldest son's name, but I don't know. I'm not so sure because it was my favorite name forever. And I felt so strongly that he was going to be a boy, and that was like the only name I could picture. But my husband and I went back and forth like the whole time during pregnancy, where he didn't like say, no, we're not doing that name, but he was always like, oh, what about we could do this one or this one? He always had other options that he thought would be better. But yeah, we had our baby like in the middle of the night, tried to sleep, woke up in the morning. He was like, yeah, why don't we just go ahead and write that name on the birth certificate? And I don't know. I feel like the timing was just too perfect. You know, he had just witnessed natural labor and all the extra things with a 10.5-pound baby and hemorrhaging and all those nasty things. I feel like that's the timing you got to go with. You know, if you can't agree on a name, then just don't lock in a name and wait until after they've had to watch you go through that, and then you'll get your name. Thank you for your order, Danielle. All right, we've got 1803 next for Terry, and I just saw another order come through. That brings us all the way up to 180. Wow, thank you guys so much. Let me grab Terry's journals. We've got a dot grid glacier and a dot grid matcha. So the matcha one does not have any personalizations. Yes, Terry, that's you. Let me see. Terry, you've been around. Terry's been supporting me for years and years, like back from the YouTube days. Did you want any little bonus here, Miss Terry? You could add charms or name page to your other one, or a cover design. Yeah, seriously, Melissa. Well, this is like, I feel like this time of year in like the planner niche is the slowest time of year. You know, the months leading up to this, I was not selling 100 journals in a month, not even close. Like February until I started this was very slow. So I was setting that goal, like that was a lofty goal compared to how my sales had been going. But then everyone just kind of jumped on board with the promos, and it's been crazy. It's been great. Thank you guys so much. All right, we're doing charms here. Nature charm and a cute insect charm. Oh, Terry, my nature charms are running very low. Now that we ran out of flowers, we ran out of leaves. Those were both finished off yesterday. We have mushrooms. We have butterflies, moths, ladybugs, anything ocean related. Quilty Spirit, yes, it does apply at checkout. Your husband thought Logan was a girl's name. Okay, sorry, I saw you ask this earlier, but I was talking about something else. Logan in my head is a boy's name, but I feel like it's one of those names that I wouldn't be like shocked if I met a girl named Logan. It's just that the first Logan I knew was a boy, you know? Okay. What if we do... you're telling me to choose? Or wait, are you telling me to choose your charms or choose a bonus thing? Sorry, Terry. Just let me know what you have in mind. Okay, butterfly and a diamond or a stone. Okay, perfect. I've got small diamond, bigger diamond, and then I'll just pull out a few stones. You can let me know if any of these, and just go in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. If any of them stand out to you. 5. 6. Screenshot for proof. Sorry, I can hold those up closer. You probably can't even see them clearly enough to decide. Number 2? Okay, perfect. Oy, sorry. These drawers are great, but the sounds that come from them are just obnoxious. All right, what are we gonna do for Terry's freebie here? We could put cover designs on her journals for her. We could add charms or a name page to her other journal. That one's unpersonalized. Name page in her other journal. Okay, everyone thinks name page. All right, Terry, would you like charms and a name page on your other journal as well? The matcha green one? Or do you not know who or what it's going to be for? Perfect. Okay, so I'll finish this one first, but you can start thinking about what kinds of charms and name page doodles you'd like. Sorry, this one is really giving me a run for my money with just closing this loop. If any of you happen to be in the neighborhood and you're handy with pliers, you can let me know. No puzzle piece yet, Yamil. I think it was probably another like 20 minutes. I started kind of late tonight. It's been so hard making the boys go to bed at their usual bedtime when it's still so bright outside. And they like play on the trampoline right up until bedtime, which I love. But it just makes for a late live stream. Okay. Joyful journaling, travel theme. You like navy and blues, but anything is totally fine. If you have anything else to add about that, you're welcome to, Terry. Yeah, Jem, it honestly feels so recent that we had snow. I feel like the last few months have just vanished. All right, let's do your name page here. Let me grab my good old navy. Joyful journaling. Just thinking that is pretty long. I'm wondering if I should do like one bigger travel doodle with like smaller navy print underneath, or try to fill, you know, kind of fill the whole space. Like journaling would just be long to fit that way. You think that would, okay. Well, sure, then we can do that. Let's see, what's going to be our big travel doodle though? A globe or a map? I always default to globe. I love that one, but if we're getting bored of it, I can do something different. Terry says globe. I'm going with globe. You know, fun fact, I made my first ever custom bullet journal for no one. I made it for no one. I just wanted to see if I could do it and how long it would take. It was the first custom bullet journal flip through on my YouTube channel ever, and it had this globe theme in it. That was like 5 years ago or more. And I still do it quite regularly because it became a favorite. I think I ended up giving that to one of my friends, that first journal. I don't even remember. Oh, thank you so much for your order. I just saw another one come through. Nice, Terry. The traveling journal. That sounds like fun. Oh, Alex, I've had this cough forever. I feel like it's gotten to the point where it just sounds fake now. It just won't go away. But it doesn't really hurt anymore. It just drives me crazy. But no, I'm doing all right. The same thing happened to me when I was pregnant with my second. I got a cold in winter and was coughing until I finally birthed him in summer. So I'm expecting the same thing will happen this time. So if I'm still coughing when I get back from my maternity leave, that's when we will need to look into things. But for now, I'm not too concerned. Thank you, Jennifer. I know pregnancy is wild. Like, why did a permanent cough have to be one of my pregnancy symptoms? Just seems so random. All right, let's write on our title, Joyful Journaling. Joyful journaling. Are there two L's in journaling? That's how it's spelt on here, but for some reason in my head, I'm thinking one. Sorry, that's why I did like 3 double takes when I was trying to figure out what I was writing for the title. Okay, so no. Okay. then I'll just do one. Phew. Okay. Sorry, Terry. I don't mean to call you out for spelling. I just was looking at your form going, is that right? But then we'll go with one L. Joyful journaling. Janice, did you do that on purpose? The your? Because that would be hilarious. Okay, oh, sorry, Terry. You can let me know charms and name page for your next one. No, Jess. Oh, that's funny. Journaling with 2 L's is British and Canadian. Oh, well, I'm Canadian. I spell most things the British way, like favorite with a U and neighbor with a U and all that kind of stuff. But journaling, I don't think I've ever spelled with 2 L's. Okay. Let me see here. Sorry, did I miss anything from Terry? For the next journal. If you know your charms, Terry, for this one, let me know. Wait, did I mark the other one that came in? I don't think I did I? We just had another order come in a few minutes ago for one item, but I forgot to mark that. All right. Let me know what you're thinking, Terry. Charms first, and then name page. Kelly, the promo this week is buy one, get one 50% off. So if you're looking for 2 journals, this is a good week to grab them. This is also the last promo as part of this challenge. My plan right now is to end it on Thursday night so that I can hopefully get the journals packed on Friday, although I am already a little bit behind, so I'm not sure if that'll help, but that is the promo for the week. Oh, what did you miss, Maggie? A T, and do you have a cross? Yes, I have a cross. I just have this one. This is my only cross charm right now. This gold one, and then for the letter T, I have a bunch of options. The promo, Maggie, is buy one, get one 50% off. It's automatically applied at checkout. So if you put 2 journals in your cart, it will automatically chop 50% off of the second one. You can let me know if you like one of these T's, and then if this cross is good, or if you want to add anything else. No, Vanessa, no baby yet. The third T, and you love the cross. Okay, perfect. And I will go ahead and put these on. While I do that, you can let me know what you're thinking for name page, and if there's a moderator who wouldn't mind pinning that for me, that would be amazing. Name Terry and flowers. You choose the colors. Okay. Wait, Elysian, where are you from? I don't remember. So you're saying you use liters, but you also use pounds? Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess we technically use kilograms and grams for everything, but practically we do use pounds a lot. And feet and inches for height. Like I would never say my height in centimeters, even though technically we use the metric system for everything. But yeah, my height and weight I would never say in the metric system. It just doesn't come naturally. Exactly, Janice. Technically, we use grams and centimeters, but practically, we use feet and pounds. Often, anyways, for height and weight of people. Like for food, we would use grams or like, you know. Okay, let's see here. Name page, we're doing Terry. T-E-R. Yes, Ashley, I will have to. Kind of gotta just keep doing them till they're done. Which is why I have no idea when I should close personalizations, because if baby comes as early as my second one did, baby will be here before the weekend. But if he or she comes as late as my first one did, it'll be almost a month. Like, they were 4.5 weeks different in, sorry, 3.5 weeks, almost 4 weeks different in when, like, you know, when along the gestational age they were actually born. So I'm just like, do I keep on doing things assuming that it's going to take forever, or do I just stop assuming that baby's going to come early? It's just so hard to know, because I feel bad stopping things if I don't actually have a reason to. But I don't know. Lisa, stop them by tomorrow. I know, see, and part of me feels that. Part of me, when I think about the fact that I still have them open, is like a little bit stressed. Like, what if baby would actually come tomorrow? But I know that most people would be understanding if I had to delay them and do them off of the live stream. You know, so I'm like, if that happens, we make it work. But also, part of me is like, I feel bad closing personalizations early because I don't know how long they'll be closed for, you know? So if baby does decide to wait like another 4 weeks, then I'm going to feel bad that I shut down personalization so early and people who maybe wanted them didn't get a chance to order them. You know? It's just such an awkward... This period of pregnancy is so awkward, trying to figure out how to best prepare. Hey Paige, how's it going? Hasn't baby got a schedule in place yet? Yeah, exactly. Oh, good, Terry. Me too. These are kind of my favorites at the moment. Well, this is basically my April Tulips color palette, minus one pink. I only used one on this page, but... Oh, puzzle piece. No puzzle piece yet, but I should keep checking in the next few minutes. I'm feeling pretty good, Paige. Tired of lugging my my belly around, but otherwise pretty good. Roselle, I don't think we'll get around to Jada's journal today. We've got a lot of orders from this week to get through. So that's what we're gonna focus on. Oh, you know, I'd be happy to show you the bump, but I'm already in my pajamas for the night, which means nothing's supporting the girls, so I don't think I'll be showing that on the live tonight. As I'm sure you can understand. Okay, but as a stay-at-home mom, like, this is 90% of the time, you know? I'm talking like it's just tonight, but no. Long hair is handy for a reason. I can just show my face and a little bit of hair. And nobody's any wiser. Ooh, puzzle piece. Thank you. Yes. Oh. Okay, good. We still have time for me to get denied 2 or 3 times and then get it right. Got it. Oh, seriously, Paige. Yeah. I know. I feel like being a stay-at-home mom, like, I just get so spoiled by never having anything uncomfortable up there. Like underwire, could never. You put me in that for a whole day and I will feel sick. So it's just, you know, it just becomes the norm to the point that it feels like a bit of a chore to put something on just to go out and water my garden. Don't want the neighbors, you know, getting a show. Oh, Kaylin, you know what? I would love to work on Jada's journal tonight, but I do not think we'll have the time because we've got quite a few orders to catch up on. We'll work on it as soon as we're able. But we've just had a few full weeks in a row. Last week we did get to put in a bit of time in Jada's journal, but not as much as we often do. I agree too. The custom journals are my favorite. I love doing journal orders, and obviously very thankful for all the orders, but I do always miss, you know, it's nice to just kind of keep cruising when we're on a roll in Jada's journal, but we don't really get rolling very often because we take so many breaks. But that's all right. Thank you so much for your order, Terry, and for all your support over the years. All right, 1804, this is Julia G. Let me grab your espresso pre-made journal. Okay, that's one of the last espresso pre-mades. Well, I shouldn't say it like that. There's still probably like 20-ish left. But getting close. Oh, hey, Julia. Perfect. Glad you could make it. I will pull out your charms in just a second. All right. So we were thinking the letter J. Okay, J's are running very low. Those are the only two J's. Coffee charm. And small accent charm. Oh, a heart. I don't have a heart. A pearl. I also don't have a pearl. A red stone. Let's see if I have any red stones. I have red-ish. Just give me a second. I'll pull out a few red stone options and you can let me know if any of them suit you. Okay, you want J number 2. And then let's get a red stone. Oh yes, Brooklyn, for sure. Pause and passies, we just did it. I swiped the puzzle piece just a few minutes ago, so we're good. We're good for another hour anyways. All right, so we're going with J number 2, and then I just pulled out a bunch of red stones, so you can let me know if you have a preference. They're pretty similar, but different sizes. And Brooklyn, you're thinking the pre-made journal here, hey? I can totally flip through that in a second. Let me do her charms first. Number 3, okay. Sounds good. Okay, perfect. Yes, I will show you the pre-made journal. If you have any like specific pages that you want to see or questions you have about it, let me know. If not, I'll just do like a general kind of overview flip through. Oh, almost forgot my ribbon crimp on there. Janice, you know, we should talk about that. I'm not totally sure what that will look like. Yeah, working on Jada's journal. I will not always live stream it, but I do plan to continue working on it kind of in the background if I can. But I'm not sure how to best share that with you guys. Like, if just kind of updates in my Instagram story, like, you know, we could vote for some things as a story, and then I could share a picture or a little talkie video of how it went. But I want it to be like lower maintenance than having to like set aside a big chunk of time, come down here, get everything set up for a live stream. You know, like, it would be nice if it's just something where I can do a few minutes, help the baby, do a few minutes, you know, a little more casual. Oh yes, a full flip through on YouTube for sure. Okay, the charms are on. We will do the name page as well. I do just want to take a second though to flip through this journal for Brooklyn. And yeah, Jada's journal is the current custom journal that we're working on. I do one custom journal at a time where we do every single page on the live stream. And this one was ordered for a full year for 2027. So we've been working on this when we're able. We've had a lot of orders lately, which has been amazing, but it does mean that we haven't been able to put in a whole lot of time on Jada's journal recently. But this is Jada's journal. It's just the current custom order that we're working through. We've made it through to the end of the March and we have decided our theme for April, but we have not yet started April. So the pre-made journal, Brooklyn. I've done a little bit of coloring in here, but not all of it. This is just my kind of sample journal. It's got 22 yearly pages, some just like fun ones, some more practical trackers, and then also 8 blank yearly pages in case you have any pages you want to add. April's theme is a tulip theme, and we already chose our color palette, chose our cover layout, everything. We're ready to go. We just need a second to actually work on it. Every month has a different theme that you guys voted for on Instagram, but they all have the same types of pages. So there's a blank but bordered page in case you want to add an extra tracker. I put my work tasks and home tasks here, a to-do list, a quote, whatever. Then they've got a title page, a 2-page calendar that's undated so you can use it for any year, some kind of box for like monthly goals or something like that. Then we've got our trackers page, our memories page, and then 5 weekly spreads for each month. I stick with the same layout for the whole month, but I always change up some elements of the weekly spread. So they've all got those pages, but just different themes. February's theme was bows. March's theme was plants. So yeah, you can just trace over the gray parts, color in the doodles, and then use it as your planner. So it's like a coloring book and a planner all in one. It's got 224 pages. The paper is super thick, 160 GSM. So you can use many, many layers of marker and not have any bleed through. Okay, Ashley, you prefer here or Insta? Is Jada the same way? Because that is what I want to know. June is our seashells theme. July is the ice cream truck theme. August, we've got a super busy ocean theme. September, we have sardines. Yes, Tracy, these are all drawn by hand. This journal I did, I drew on my iPad and then had printed in bulk. And then I also do the custom journals one at a time by hand on the live stream. And then October, the theme was journaling at a cafe. Oh, thank you, Denim and Bows. Thanks, Brooklyn. November, we've got a knitting theme. Oh, Paige, I haven't told you yet. So for 2027, I am not doing my own journal. Instead, I am partnering with Coco and Lynn. So if you've ever heard of Coco and Lynn, we already designed their journal. It was teamwork. It was Lynn kind of gave all of the ideas, the title page layout, the inspiration, and then I took the doodles and set up the rest of the month. That was kind of how our process worked. So it's not entirely my work, my ideas, my everything. It was a collaboration. So that will be available later in the year. But yeah, I won't be doing my own this year, which means I won't be having inventory here at my house to personalize for you guys, but there will be a journal available through Coco and Lynn's website that will have my artwork in it. An Instagram channel. Oh, I've never tried that. I feel like I've seen that before. So yeah, that's the journal, Brooklyn. 224 pages, nice and thick, 12 monthly themes. Yeah. You haven't heard of them? Oh, they're bigger than, I feel like they're one of the biggest pre-made journal companies anyways. Oh, thank you so much for your order, whoever just placed. I see their ads all the time. They actually sponsored a video on my channel back in like 2021. Like I've known about them for a long time. We've worked together in the past. And yeah, so I reached out to them at the beginning of the year asking if they would be interested in having me on board for their art. And they said yes. So we've been working together. We're already finished the journal and a couple other projects as well. They are on TikTok. It's KOKO and LYNN. Yeah. So if you don't have one of these yet, I still have some of these available that you can use for next year, but I won't be making any new ones for next year here in my shop. That will be over at Coco and Lynn. All right, name page. Okay. Name horizontally. Sorry, I'm just trying to see here. Julia, Jules. Coffee with pastries, favorite color is red. Okay. Sorry, Julia. Just one sec. So you didn't check off a box for like the types of doodles on the page, but then you wrote also coffee with pastries. Was there something else along with the coffee with pastries, or did you mean to check the coffee box and just add the with pastries part? I just want to make sure you didn't forget to check like the flower box or something, you know, like you thought you checked a different box as well. Did I not color the new order on the tracker? I kind of thought, did I? I don't remember. Oh, yes. Sorry, Elysian. The journal that I worked on for Coco and Lynn will not be released until later this year. I did. Okay. Okay, perfect. I thought I did. You meant to check. Okay, coffee, and then we'll add pastry. Okay, perfect. That makes sense. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like excluding something that you meant to check. They're based in Germany. Yep. Hello?
Hi, recycling? Oh.
Lots, yeah, thank you. And the railing too.
Yeah, I got that.
Oh boy, how did I miss this? B grade, and we just put the charms on. That's annoying. I thought I checked this part. Sorry. My husband's just here grabbing the recycling for me. Thank you.
Don't mind me.
I restocked my shelves, so I had a bunch of boxes. Like restocked my inventory shelves. Ugh. Sorry, let me get this undone. Oh, Julia. It's not okay. Well, no, it's not like it's ripped where you would have to glue it. It's just ripped where it's ugly, you know? It's still staying together. It's just ugly. So we'll get you a new one. I feel like I always check that part, but I didn't even notice that before I put the charms on. Sorry, Julia. And everyone for the delay. Okay. This is going to go on the B grade stack, so someone's going to get this espresso journal at a discounted rate. And let me grab a new one. Oh yes, he's a gentleman. Because that is one job that I hate. Recycling, breaking them down, putting them in the bin. Nope, not for me, but he does that every time, so I'm very grateful. The big, huge boxes, though, we keep to use as hockey nets. Those are great. Well, right now it's a trailer. My boys are, yeah, they're at a stage where they play together so well. And lately, one of their favorite things to do, we have one of those nuggets and then a bunch of, well, not a bunch, I think we have like 4. Those, you know, those folding mats that you had in gym class? We have some of those from IKEA, so they're smaller than the ones that we had in gym class. But anyways, my boys will use every piece of the nugget and the mats and then make like a, my son pretends it's a semi-truck, so they make it as tall as possible. And then he's got like a seat, a steering wheel, a set of pretend keys. And then my younger son, who cannot be climbing up there, that would not be safe for him. He sits in the trailer, which is just a huge cardboard box that he sits in while the other son is like riding up high. His seat's all bouncy. It's just so funny how he does not care. Like, he's having the time of his life sitting in a cardboard box. Meanwhile, his brother actually built something cool that he's playing with. But anyways, that's what our big boxes become. Usually hockey nets, but these days, semi-truck trailers. Yeah, they're so funny. One of my older son, right now, one of his favorite things to do is pack things up. So he brought that cardboard box upstairs and found every single book from their bookshelf, my books, like any book that he could find, and packed them all up into the big cardboard box. And then he'll pretend that he's, like moving or something. Like, he just loves packing things up at the moment. And then when he gets to his destination, which is the bookshelf, then he'll unpack them, which is very nice of him. And he's learning to organize the bookshelf and put the spines out so he can tell which book is which. He's in a big packing phase these days. For the US, you can go to my website. The US is the only country that I can't ship to through Etsy. Pretends to be an Amazon driver. That's funny. All right. Sorry for the delay. Red is your favorite color. You want coffee and pastries. Absolutely. Let me get a nice red and write Jules. Name horizontally. Ooh, that's a squeaky one. Oh, my sons haven't made it to Nerf War territory yet. I mean, they're both under 4, so I'm sure the older one would love it, but I don't think the younger one would really get into it yet. Espresso B grade, yes. You know, could you remind me to do that once I'm done Julia's name page? Because I can do that right away for you here, like during the live, but wait, Elysian, there was someone else here the other day who had multiple girls whose names started with JH. Was that you on a different account? Or is this another person? I've just never heard of JH for Jules. I forget what the other names were. Or sorry, Jewel. What were the other names? That was you? Oh, okay. Because I was like, what are the odds? I just met someone the other week who did the same thing. Jamie. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm so interested. Have you met other people with names like that? Or what made you decide on the spelling? To add the H. Another order. Thank you guys so much. Okay, coffee, pastries. Just to be unique? Okay. Sorry, little darling. I haven't been seeing any questions from you either. I'm not sure if you were being... what's it called? When they don't let your comments through. Why can't I think of that? Yes, it was an order for one journal. Yeah, so I only colored one block. Oh, and then you have Gunner and Hunter. Okay, they didn't get the JH name trend. That's funny. Filtered, yes, that's what it's called. I don't know if you're being filtered or if I'm just not seeing them. Sorry, I most often am looking down at the page. So if the comments are moving a little faster, I don't see everyone. So feel free to ask your question again. We won't be annoyed. I'm not trying to ignore you. Next kid can be John. That would be trippy because it's so close to being right. Yeah, you can try rewording it. You can try putting, someone was saying putting the number sign at the front helps. I don't know. I've never tried any of these things. The number for her name was 845. Okay, and then some pastries. Let me add croissant up here. It's one of my favorite pastries to draw at the moment. Oh, now I see your question. If someone sent you a planner, could you add your artwork to it? You know, I used to do that before I sold my own journals. I have not done that since. I don't think I would be completely opposed to it. I only do one custom journal at a time though, and I don't know if or when I'll be taking another one this year, just with baby being here soon. So I would say if you're actually interested, you can hit me with that question when one's actually, you know, about to be available. But that won't be anytime soon right now. So hypothetically, maybe. Some chocolate chips to our cookies. I'm not sure, Ashley. I'm just not sure how that would work. Like, you know, if I determine how many I'm going to take for the whole year and then people pay to wait in line. I'm not opposed to it. I feel like it's never really made much sense when I try to think about like logistically how I would do it. I feel like it's always just kind of made more sense to open them one at a time, but I don't know. Because then I would have to, you know, then if you, you know, say you only hear about my account in April, but I opened up the pre-orders in January and they're all full, you know, like all the spots for the year. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I would want to avoid, is just like, then not everyone who's going to be there during the process of actually making the custom journals has an even shot at getting one. You know what I mean? Because reality is, like, oftentimes watching my lives is like a phase. You know, people are here every day for like weeks, months, whatever, and then kind of drops off their radar. So if I open up a bunch of spots all at one time, then people who are like currently in the Rylee Autumn Journal phase, when that journal is being made, might not have an opportunity to go for a journal until like the next year if all of the spots are already taken. You know what I mean? I don't know. Over a year? Thank you. What would be the benefit to you guys? Like, from a consumer perspective, what would be the benefit really of having the wait list? You know? Like, instead of just having multiple opportunities to buy one, each time one is available, or just like one opportunity where there's a bunch available, you know? I just don't know if there's like a huge advantage to that. All right, let's add our white gel pen. Yes, Brittany. Oh, you have one of those. That's been a while. I feel like I remember packing yours. I remember liking your charms. Did you have a shell? I don't have a lot of tutorials, like recent tutorials, Pam. On my YouTube channel, I have a ton of like very old tutorials. I used to every month do like a 5 April bullet journal theme ideas that will take you less than 10 minutes kind of thing. And then I would do 5 theme tutorials in one video. So you can find those on my YouTube channel. They are not recent. I never did these doodles in them, I'm sure. But there are some tutorials on my YouTube channel. Okay, the white bee and the starfish. Nice. I feel like that was when I had like just started adding charms, which is why yours stands out, because I think that was my first batch of ocean charms. Okay. House of Rose. You know, there's not really a way to do that within Shopify. I'm not sure. I would love to do that for you, but I don't know what the best way to do that will be. Okay, this was 1804. What did I say I was gonna do? I was gonna add the B grades to the site before we move on. Okay, Give me a second here. Because Lash Escape was looking for the Espresso Pre-Made Journal B grade that we just added. Let me do that. One second here, you guys. Oh, whoops, I clicked the wrong listing. Sorry. I'm not making this go any faster. I could cancel her order, I suppose. Okay. What is going on here? Sorry, 1 second. Okay, I'm setting espresso to 1. And then Glacier Blue. We also gained 1 Glacier Blue one tonight. And was that matcha green one from tonight? No, that was from a different day. Okay, save. Okay, those should be on the site now. And then empty journals, we've had a few tonight as well. Well, we had another pink and a green. Where's the green from the other day? No, we did have one more green. One green. Okay. B grade journals should be up to date. Let me go grab our next order here for Janet S. Order 1805, a Glacier Blue pre-made journal. Oh, thank you for your order. One just came through. Oh, thank you for your order. Wowee. Another one. Wait, how many did I just color? I meant to color 3 total. Did I color 3 total or 4 total? I wish I could rewind the live stream. I colored 4. Okay. Okay, so our next one we don't color. I meant to color 3. There was a 1 journal order and a 2 journal order back to back. Yes, I think Lash Escape just got the Espresso B grade. Okay, so next journal, we don't color. Charms, and Janet, if you're here, let us know. A coffee charm. I am all out of my normal coffee charms. The only thing that I have is the silver ones that I never use, so I don't think I'll do that for her. And a dog charm. And if Janet is not here... Sorry, Lash Escape. Again, I would love to say yes to that, but that's just how it's always been, is that I don't do name pages for B grade journals because they're so heavily discounted. It's just kind of a, I put it in the bin for you situation. Okay. And then we'll get her. Let's do maybe the pocket and that. Yes, House of Rose. The B grade journals have minor imperfections. They're still totally functional. For most of them, the imperfection is that a corner got like dropped in shipping or something, so it's kind of crunched looking. That's most of them, but then if you were here a few minutes ago, you will have seen that I messed up on Julia's journal and there was like a rip at the front. So Some of them are like that. Ray, you can see the cost on my website. They're discounted about 40%. I don't remember how much that is in my head. $31 sounds right, because they're $50 normally, so about 40% off would put them in the low 30s. Used to be able to do percents in my head, and then had kids. Now my brain is not firing on all cylinders. Okay, we are going to do a cover design for her. I will do that later in the week when I pack everything up. Totally, Katie. I would love to. It's, yeah, you know, now that I'm not doing selling my own 2027 pre-made journal, like, this is what keeps me busy lots of the time, is personalizing orders. And once these ones sell out, I won't be restocking. So once they sell out, I'm kind of trying to decide, like, you know, if I should carry inventory again next year, or if I should shift into doing something more like custom journals and, like, you know, calligraphy classes or doodle classes or something like that with a bunch of tutorials instead of spending most of my time dealing with inventory. I'm not sure. That's one thing I'm trying to decide, because I love that kind of thing. I also love having physical journals that I can send out. Okay, Janet with flowers is what we're doing next. Have a good night, Jem. Hope you can sleep. Janet. It's a great blue, isn't it? It's one of my favorites. The journals before baby, we just hit 180 during this live. Now we're at, I colored an extra accidentally, so we're at 187. Or we hit 180 this afternoon, and then we've been climbing since the live started. 187. Wild. Okay. All right, Janet is not here, so I am going to choose her flowers for her and just do little yellow flowers all over the page. I've done a lot of flower name pages today, I feel like, so I want to do a little bit different. Crayola released alcohol dual tip markers. I had no idea. Cool. I still have never tried an alcohol marker in my life. Anything water-based House of Rose works well in these journals. I use a lot of Tombow. I also use like Crayola Super Tips. OBUJO has a couple of water-based options. Acrylic markers also work well. Just not alcohol markers because they bleed right through. Yes, Lynette, I heard that. I don't know how much they normally cost. I've never purchased the big set. But it must be a discount because I've heard that from a few people today in the live, and someone commented on one of my reels as well, saying that today. Alright, that was Janet's order, 1805. Thank you so much for your order, Janet. Let me put that into the bin. Just some little yellow flowers. Something a little different from all of our I definitely didn't miss an N. Oh, I missed one by the N. I thought you were saying I missed an N in her name. And I was like, I thought you were a troll. That's why I was ignoring you, because I knew that I didn't miss a letter N, but I see what you mean. All right, we've got Anne next. Anne, you can let us know if you're here. A Dot Grid Petal Pink journal. Oops, I forgot to write the order number on here. This was 1805. I don't have time to read all the comments in depth. Of course I skim. But yeah, then when someone pinned it, I was like, okay, maybe I should actually take the time. If I read all the comments word for word while working on journals, it would take us probably 4 times as long to get through these orders, which already take a while to get through sometimes. Okay, Anne is here for charms. We're doing, we ran out of coffee charms today, Anne. We're doing a white or gold S. Do you have anything else that you would like to do instead of a coffee charm? You can let me know which S you like, and then if you have something else in mind. Hey, Maria. Just the S? Are you sure you don't want a pom-pom? The white S, I mean, you can totally do just the S. We can do a pom-pom, we could do a diamond, or a bow. I am doing well, Maria. Oh, it's for a friend. Okay, cool. Good night, Gail. Thanks for joining. Oh yeah, no worries, Anne. That makes sense. I do have my silver coffee cups, but all of my hardware is gold, which is why I never use them. They just came in a pack with my gold coffee cups. Yeah. You can't just pom-pom a friend with no warning. You're funny. I remember when I got the pom-pom charms, that would have been like a year ago, I guess. And I was like, you guys might think this is crazy and I can just return them. You might hate them, but pom-poms. And then they were a huge hit. It took a while to get them rolling though. I remember the pom-pom club started and it was just like, you know, 1 out of every maybe 10 orders would choose a pom-pom. But now I feel like pom-poms are, well, I have a pom-pom on all of my journals. They're my favorite charms. They were controversial, yes. Some people were like, nah, you should return those. But we stuck it out. You were skeptical about pom-poms at first. See, I fell in love with the pom-poms just from the listing photo online. But I was hesitant to actually pull the trigger on them, but I love them. Okay, name page here. We're doing Suzanne, and Anne, you can let me know if you have anything else you want to add to this. Suzanne stacked in dark pink. Cheetah or Lisa Frank design around the name in lighter pink. Okay, so you want all of the cheetah print to be lighter pink, so not like the rainbow element of the Lisa Frank, right? The cowboy hat charm, yes. I have, this is my cowboy hat in white, black, or pink. And I also have a cowboy boot and a horseshoe. Wait, don't get a pom-pom if you have a cat. Yeah. Okay, perfect, Anne. I know, my boys have come close to, well, they listen so well when I tell them just don't pull off my pom-pom, but they've been curious a few times about pulling off the pom-pom, but no. Okay, Suzanne stacked in a darker pink. Okay. SU. Oh, sorry, did I miss a question here? The giant fruit, Nikki, never mind. Oh my goodness, yeah, I forgot about those ones. And the little kawaii animals. Do you remember those too? Ah, sorry, I just swiped out of my live trying to scroll back down to comments. Hey, Shelby. How are ya? I am doing well. Did you go live today? And if so, what were you working on? Yes, they are going to be leopard spots. No live for you. Do you have a schedule that you follow, or do you just kind of do when it works? Because I know I've seen you on multiple times, but I've never really made note. Oh, that's a little bit lighter than I wanted. Let me do this one. Not quite black, but almost is what I was going for. Cool, Shelby. Are your work hours pretty predictable? Oh, thank you, Ray. No puzzle piece, but we did get hit almost an hour ago, so it could be here in maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Maria, Shelby does a cross-stitching live. She's got like a monthly mail club with different cross-stitch patterns and stuff. And then she works on them on her live stream. And Shelby, you're welcome to say more if you want, but I know it's harder to answer questions sometimes in a comment, so. But don't feel like you can't promote your lives. You certainly can. Oh, nice. Are you working on a mail club cross stitch or something different? Oh, nice. Just gonna take a sip of tea here. Thank you for your order. Whoever just placed one. We colored an extra square accidentally last time, so I'm not going to color one for this order, and now we're even. Thank you, Maria. We are getting so close. We're at 187, which is 87 past our goal. It has been a busy month over here, keeping up with all the orders, but thank you guys so much. Your 2027 journal. Wow, we are ahead of the game. Oh, thank you, Christy. Oh, that's fun, Melissa. See, I love having boys. If there's like one reason why I would prefer next baby to be a girl, it's because all of my hobbies are so girly. Like, I love making bracelets, braiding hair, doing like, I mean, journaling. Coloring can be a boyish thing too, but like teaching, you know, calligraphy and cute little girly doodles and stuff. I just have such girly hobbies that I feel like it would be fun to have a girl to do them with. But I love sports too, and that's one thing that my boys definitely are into. All right, that was order 1806 for Anne. I know my boys are hoping for another boy. I mean, they're so young. They're not going to be disappointed either way. But whenever we ask, it's always a boy. And then if we ask, oh, what do you think the baby's name will be? My oldest son, I don't know why he does this, but every time, same name as me. It's like, well, no, we've already covered this. We're not going to give our baby the same name as you. We're gonna try something new with this one. But yeah, he's really convinced that he should have another brother with the same name as him. All right, thank you so much for your order, Anne. I am gonna put this on the shelf, and this will be the last one for us tonight. It is getting late over here. So we have still got a lot to get through tomorrow. Let me take you guys down for a second here. All right. Let me see here. We've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 journals still in the queue. So we will definitely be working on more orders tomorrow, likely the whole live stream tomorrow, but we'll see. Some of those are B grades, so they won't have personalizations, but we'll see, how far we can get. And tomorrow's live will be an afternoon live again. So whatever time it is for you right now, about 8.5 hours earlier than this is when I usually start my lives. Tomorrow is the second last day of the buy one, get one 50% off promo, and that's going to be the last promo before baby arrives. And I'm still not sure if I should continue doing personalizations after this week or not. I might keep them open for like a day or two next week, just, I don't know, to give people another chance to get them. but yeah, this week is kind of the turning point for me, where I'm going to start to slow down and take time off of certain things. Josie, I don't know if I'll do a digital one for next year. I've done a digital one for years, but I did not this year. So there's none for 2026. I'm not sure about 2027. But yeah, sorry, the promo House of Rose, it's buy one, get one 50% off. It's applied automatically at checkout. So if you put 2 journals in your cart, it will just discount the second one by 50%. Buy one, get one 50% off. And that is going to last until Thursday. Thursday evening is the plan. So tomorrow, Thursday evening, and then I will pack as many of those as I can in my usual Friday kind of journal packing, sending off. And then we'll finish those orders next week. The pre-made are all the same design. Yes. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for joining. If you'd like to know when we're going to be live and what we're going to work on, you can join me on Instagram. I'm Rylee Autumn over there. I'm also Rylee Autumn on YouTube, and that's where all of the flip through, or all of the replay videos, from these live streams go, is onto my YouTube channel. I do also have tons of flip throughs there of previous custom journals, lots of tutorials, all that kind of stuff. You can find me there as Rylee Autumn. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining, and I will see you tomorrow to keep personalizing journals and